Welcome to Give Voice to Your Vision. This is our weekly broadcast featuring visibility to profitability, trainings, experts. And today I'm super excited to have some dear friends, colleagues, clients here to talk with you about the power of video to share your message with the world. And we're going to give you access to an incredible resource, a treasure trove of trainings and guest experts, because my friends here, Robert and Nancy, are the creators of the Video Revolution Summit. So we are going to talk with Robert and Nancy about how you can up your video mojo here coming up very soon. I think you guys, it's starting next week, right?
Yes,
that's right.
Monday.
Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Robert is the inventor of the AffinityCam. So we're going to tell you about that. It's an amazing tool to help you find that real energetic connection with your audience. If you don't like looking at that little black circle on your phone or your computer. And Nancy is his partner, co-founder of AffinityCam LLC, I think it is, right, you guys? And she's a healer and a marketing gal, and has been working and growing. I've had her as a client. I've seen her blossoming in her own business growth, and she is side by side with Robert co-hosting the Video Revolution Summit, which we are going to give you access to today as well. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you, Michelle.
Hey.
And I would just like to highlight what you said. You used the word friend more than once, and your beingness is so much more than just a coach or somebody that's a teacher. You have a way of connecting with the heart that I, and I'm sure Nancy too, just really love and appreciate. It makes the learning so much better. And
thank you. So good to hear.
Yes.
That's what we're all trying to do.
I probably wouldn't have felt confident enough to do this summit.
Yeah. Look what you started.
Yay! Yes, confidence coming forward. It's been a pleasure to watch you guys grow this business and share this amazing tool, and to see you guys blossom. So I'm so glad that you're here. We're talking today about the Video Revolution Summit. You guys have created your first summit. I'm so excited. Why don't you tell us what inspired you to create the summit? Today, you guys, we're going to keep this super focused for you, but we're going to find out what some of the topics you can learn about for free in this upcoming summit. I'm going to share a link to join the summit. We're going to hear a little bit about Robert's AffinityCam, because it's just very cool, especially for those of you who feel that vulnerability on video and you really want to have your words and your script. It's an amazing tool. I've used it for my live events. And they're going to also tell us a little bit about what we can expect and some of the topics and the gifts that we might get as we join the Video Revolution Summit. So that's what we're going to cover today. Stick around. If you're here, comment. Let us know that you're here. It's just so friendly, and it allows other people to see and be notified about the event so that we can share the word, spread the value. And it's kind of like your tuition for these free trainings. All right. So that's what we're asking you to do. So why don't you guys tell me what inspired you? How's it going with your first summit? I know, when does it kick off? Tell us some stuff about the summit. What inspired you to do it?
I think it would be good if Nancy was to do that. She was the initial inspiration. The download started through her.
Yes. Well, it's called the Video Revolution Summit, and it is starting Monday. And
yay!
Yeah, Michelle is one of our key speakers, and she'll be on that Monday as well. So be sure.
Oh, I get to go on day one, you guys. We're talking about how to go live, go videos and get clients, right? Is that what we talked about?
Yeah.
And that's really why we wanted to put this video on, because there's so many people know the power of video in marketing your business and getting, more clients and so forth. It just connects you in a way that, even though the written word is great, the video, they get to sense us like you're watching us, get to, connect with us, get to know. And so the power of video is just amazing. And yet there's a lot of things that stop people from using it. I know
so well. Yeah.
Knowing what to say, figuring out, even how to market it, or, you know, even if you do get it
I
out,
hate
you
the
know,
way I look and sound.
how
I
I
don't
sound,
want to make a fool of myself and ramble.
the
And
jitters, you
yeah,
know.
getting nervous. How do I look natural? So we've got lots of resources coming up in the summit specifically
Yes.
to address those tools. I know I'm sharing the fast video formula, I think,
Mhm.
which is a scripting tool to help you simplify and hone in on your talking points and be
Really?
able to hop in and go do video in just a few minutes anytime the moment of inspiration strikes. I love it. So before we get too far into the summit, you guys, I'm going to post a link to get to access the summit, and you'll get to sign up. It's totally free, and it's going to kick off Monday. You said kick off Monday.
Right.
I get to go. I get to be on day one, so we'll talk
Mhm.
all about that. I don't want to go too far into that, so we can save some goodies for you for Monday. And I want to hear some more of the topics, but I'd love it if we could detour for a moment. And Robert, will you tell us a little bit about the AffinityCam and how you were inspired to create it, and what you're seeing people be able to achieve with it? What is it?
And, for all the things I've done in my life, this is the most soul inspired. And so since we don't have a chance to actually show a picture here, I'll say affinitycam.com is a place to go to see more. And
we can put that. We'll put that in the comments below.
Great.
If you guys want to check out, or if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and you need any access or information, definitely comment and we'll reach back to you. The team's on it, so we'll make sure that they can find you.
I'm an inventor at heart, and also in my own personal life development, I'm really passionate about human connection. A few years ago, I started what we were hoping to do was like a training that could be done myself and another one of my mastermind partners, side by side videos. Back in the day, it was Skype, and it was call recorded for Skype, and we would do these videos. And then at the end, I realized that there was no connection because we were both looking down at the screen at ourselves, and the camera was recording us doing that, and it was just so flat. And so, being an inventor at heart, I came up with something, and sort of you could just consider it a teleprompter on steroids. But I'm looking right now through the virtual image and into the camera, and I'm telling you, the energetic presence I feel when I'm able to do that, rather than just like looking at a camera lens staring back at me or something like that. So what inspired me was to solve the interpersonal disconnect on video. And so when I have Zoom calls, I can look right at all these interviews. We've been able to look right at the person, or we can also put some notes just right in front of the camera, and nobody knows we're looking at them, but we don't have to look away. And the most stunning, and I'll end with this, is that for the people that are our clients, and I've had one-on-one conversations where we're both looking right into each other's, it's the soul connection. The telepathic sense is amazing. So
it's like,
and Nancy's been with me on this whole journey. So
what's different about the AffinityCam versus just a regular teleprompter is it allows it to show anything that's on your computer in front of the camera.
So you could have a picture of your best client.
Yeah,
that's right.
Or so you don't have to look at the lens, or looking live like this, talking to somebody else. And it's correct, so wording, we've been doing a few videos for the promotion, and we're able to just use PowerPoint slides and just whip through them right in front of the camera, because we find that the scrolling teleprompter is really challenging to get it.
It's a whole nother skill. So you guys know I made my living doing TV commercials back in the day, and it's a whole nother skill to try and
and if you don't have somebody to slow it down or speed it up, for your rhythm, it's
and not look like you're reading, right?
Yeah,
like even on a teleprompter you're reading.
But if you just have a little cheat sheet in front of the camera, it's right there.
And so 2 quick things to just sort of end the AffinityCam section of this. Personal development. One is, if I just start a Zoom call and have my face on the screen, I can talk to myself and love myself, and I do this, and it's different energy than looking in the mirror in the bathroom, because it is flipped around, and it's like
Right, it's
talking
coming
to my
back.
future,
Cool.
talking to my future self. And the second thing is about camera entrainment and getting really energetically dialed in. I can put mandalas right over where the camera is, and I meditate on them, and it creates more coherence in the field and makes it easier for me to say whatever it is I need to say to the camera. And I'm
I
never having to
love
look at
that.
that damn lens.
Yeah, I love that. So all my healers and energy feeler woo-woo friends, there's a lot going on in the resonance and
Right.
in
It's so true.
the connection that you can have. So it is definitely more than a teleprompter on steroids. So it's just great to see you getting this out to people and to see your own blossoming and using that tool. And I love that you take it into your own expansion and evolution and sense of self. So yes, my friends, this is why video itself, it carries an energetic resonance. And when the human brain sees a face and hears a voice, again and again, it associates more familiarity. And the sensation and vibration of your voice. This is why video is so powerful. I think for the healers, the transformation bringers, the experts, the speakers, those of us here to bring a transformative expansion message through to the world, share our journey. Video is it. And the AffinityCam takes that and raises, and I think it also helps you kind of like skip some of the disconnect and learning curve, because you have it right there. So it's a powerful tool.
It's like a second monitor. I mean, it's like having your monitor and then having another one with a camera right behind it. It's just
I think it's I mean, it's cool. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
I love it. I have 3 monitors, and that can be a whole thing too. But
yeah,
you know, being able to connect energetically and through the lens is something that, you know, I learned to do, and it's not hard for me anymore. But it's
to
a
look at the
shortcut
lens
for you, especially if you have that vulnerability or that icky feeling. And Robert, I'm just going to circle back. I love the add-on, the extra level, the advanced course that you mentioned in terms of being able to really fall in love with yourself. And that is the secret to expansion, prosperity, success, all of it. So it's cool. So you guys are doing this summit. I know that I'm talking about how to use videos to get clients. And tell us about some of the other speakers, and maybe if you know any of the other gifts, so that folks know what they can expect. And I'm going to find a link so they can get signed up. Oh, I forgot to put our little sign up. I'll find the link. So tell us about some of the other people we can see.
Well, yes, we have an amazing speaker that's going to be talking about using storytelling for your video. You know, just really getting out your story, you know, to get that on and bring more authenticity to yourself. We have a tech guy that's amazing. That is they have a video school, and they get the best. His talk is on how to get the best quality for using your iPhone. You know, just getting, you know, being able to, you know, because the shorts, we have a whole group of speakers that would be on vertical or the shorts, and you know how to create that for like TikTok or some of the other
so for those of you who get all wigged out about the technology and think it's going to be hard, if you have a smartphone, you are a video master. Should you choose to use it. And she's talking about, like, do I put the phone this way? Do I put the phone that way? And they're going to tell you the ins and outs of how to make videos super easy with your phone in a way that's going to work on the platform that you're using. So these are not complicated things. We make stories about, I need a fancy studio, a fancy camera. I know I did. I got to make TV commercials. So when video was just coming out, I was like, I don't know what to say about my stuff, and I don't have a hair and makeup and a cameraman and a copywriter and
all the lights
a studio and the mics. And I was like, I thought it was going to be way too hard. And the fact of the matter is, this is what my fast video formula, which you'll get to on Monday when we talk. is how to hop on and go live or go record a video or go live anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
So
a quick comment from me. That part about having to have the perfect studio was my best excuse for staying hidden.
That's
and
right.
all of my stuff about being afraid to be seen.
Well, that leads us
before we went live today, I was talking about being imperfectionists, right? So inspired imperfectionists, increasing impact, right? And it's that perfectionism. It really does feel like we could die, or we'll die of embarrassment, or that vulnerability. And so many of us healers have that. I used to not talk about it. I thought it was just me being crazy, but I've heard hundreds of people say it feels like I will be killed. So that's a thing. It's not true, but it's a real feeling, right? So
we address that issue too. We have several speakers on the feeling more confident, getting rid of the jitters, feeling, safer, some techniques, strategies that can really get you to kind of get out of yourself and focus more on who you're serving and enjoying, the process.
So I'm going to post this comment, and I think it'll go into our 2 Facebook pages. So there's a link to sign up for the summit. It's kind of messy. It looks like I might have to come in and fix it. It's free. You're going to get this handled. And if you're not using video in today's world, you're leaving money on the table and you're not playing all in. And if you cringe or feel horrible on video, then that's probably trickling into your marketing. It's probably trickling into your sales conversations. Hello. And so if you have a story that it's got to be complicated or hard, or you're not ready, or it's just too cringy to listen to yourself and hear yourself, then there's a personal growth opportunity, and your business growth is commensurate with your personal growth. And Robert, what you said about how, it was your excuse, but it's, if you're holding yourself back because of a story that you don't know how, or it's going to be complicated, then this is a resource that you need, set aside some time and enjoy this free gift resource and get it handled, taking a few days next week with an hour here or there, getting this stuff done and dialed. Or I think you can probably upgrade for the recordings, right?
Yes.
A
lot of time assets. And also we're offering the interviews that you can get throughout the day, and you can watch it whenever you want. So
perfect.
It allows you to kind of work it in a lot more into your life. And even for the people that have started their videos but would want to get up leveled and get some cool tips and techniques.
Make it going fast. Let it go faster. Let them be more effective. Let it not take a whole day.
As well.
Yeah. So it's become an essential tool. It's required in today's world, and almost everybody, I think, in my world is also coaching and working on Zoom. And so we need to start loving ourselves, how we look and sound, and getting this dialed in. So take advantage of this if you're wanting to. A lot of people too get going on video and they think I'm going to do it, but then it just like trickles down the priority list. And so this is a great time for you to up your game and recommit, and maybe elevate your strategy, so you can be using this tool that's your voice, your face, your energetic presence. Super powerful in today's world. If you guys have ever watched a TV show, you've watched you've binged on every season. My husband and I laugh because sometimes we watch some really bad TV, but it's like we want to find out what happens to the people. And it's that human brain does make an association of familiarity when we hear the voice and we see the face and again and again. And that is the know, like, trust. And nothing is more powerful in today's world than video. The written word is different because people can kind of imagine their own reality. So it's another superpower. But I think video is an essential for today. So I'm super excited to be a part of your summit. Thank you for including me.
I know. And we're going to have some behind the scenes of how we created this video too.
Oh, cool. It's going to be great. So any last thoughts before we close for today?
I would just like to say that when Nancy first came up with this idea, she has lots of great ideas. I was going, oh man, that sounds like a lot of work. And it is.
And it was.
But what I didn't know, and I commented to so many of our speakers, I said, what a great opportunity to put out a call, have people answer that call, and then we get to meet them. I have
Yeah.
met some amazing people. I already know you, but all the other people that our interviews were so
Yes.
candid, but so heart connected that I
Fantastic.
feel like what a blessing. There was no way I could have met these other 18 people. And I'm just so
Awesome.
thankful for that.
And
It
we-
was huge
yeah,
for
we-
me.
That's
then it's-
really
and
a great
and they
thing to
are-
carry forward with business in general, right?
That's
Like
right.
when we're playing smaller, or we're stuck behind our computer doing all of our
Good point.
stuff,
Right.
and we're not stepping forward. Your business growth is your personal growth, and human connection is an accelerant.
Mhm.
Yes.
And in today's world, we're hungry for it. So all those, sales calls and marketing things
Right.
that we need to do can be done through that inspired, heart-led desire to connect. So I love that you,
Yes.
I love
And
that you shared that takeaway.
They were so amazing, are amazing people that we got to interview, and some of the information that they shared was just so helpful, and they felt like they really knew what we were struggling with. Like,
Fantastic.
it was so great.
So it's a great resource. Congratulations and thank you for putting it together. I know so many people are going to be able to benefit from having these tools all in one place. And you guys, if you I don't have time, or I'm not sure I need this right now, I'll tell you this. There's an all access pass, so you can spend a little bit of time. You do need to spend some time working on your business and not always in your business. And pick the resources that you're actually going to use. All right. As I say, with all of the giveaways that we participate in, and the summits where you're getting those free tools, really download them and then set aside some time to use them, to implement them, because your transformation happens through implementation. And there's a treasure trove of resources for you here. So get your video game on. We've got more video goodness coming up for you over the next several weeks as well. And we're kicking it off here with the Video Revolution Summit. Nancy, Robert, I adore you guys. Thank you so much for including me in the summit. You guys can get signed up at the link in the comments. And we'll all see you there next week. We kick off Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Monday.
That's right.
And thank you.
Sign up, you get all the details.
Yeah, sign up. So the link's there. Thank you guys for being here and helping me spread the word and share the love, the video love.
And you're having a launch in a few weeks. So I'm anxious to
we're
hear
going
about
to
that
do more
too.
video goodness is coming.
Mhm.
So we're excited to jump in. Thanks you guys for being here. If you want to reach Nancy or Robert, you can message on Facebook. You can reach out to me. You've got a link to sign up for the summit. They can also get you more info on the AffinityCam, which is just very cool. And as ever, we are here to talk to you, be real people in real time. So reach out if we can be of service. Now go make a video.
Yes.